If you a jealous motherfucker, you just a weak motherfucker. See, when you on top, motherfuckers just want to bring you down. Motherfuckers don't even know you. Don't like you.
I drink filthy, my mom and pops mixed me with Jamaican rum and whiskey. Run the set off, should've pushed them dead off. Wipe the sweat off, cause in this world I'm dead off. Squeeze let off, then sped off. Ain't no shook hands in Brooklyn.
What up, man? It's your boy, Matt Big Body Cole, man. And this shit right here, it's a Big Body production, man. Big body trucking, etc. And all that goodness, man. Shout out to my man Leon Jones. Shout out to my man B-Hack. Shout out to my brothers. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Let me get right into this, though, man. You know, I was talking to my number 2 yesterday, man. Yeah, my number 2. Y'all ain't heard that in a while, right? Well, that's because the person who usually says it ain't saying it. But I'll get to that a little bit later. So, my number 2, and one thing I'm gonna say about him, my number 2 is really a good. I label him as a good friend, man. Now, some say that I move too quick in my decision making, but I'm a good judgment of character usually when it comes to people, and I had nothing bad to say about my number 2. So, and what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to sit here and slander or badger his character. I'm only going to simply speak on what we spoke about and give my input on it on social media. So, to all y'all that listen to this, don't try to take it no type of way or make something out of nothing. This is me speaking on what me and my number 2 talked about. So, my number 2 claims that I don't know how to take accountability for my my decision makings, and I don't know how to handle consequences, which I feel is a lie, because when I'm wrong, and I own up to all my wrongs. You know, I own up to it. I admit to where I'm wrong at. I apologize for my wrongdoing. I even look for a way that we can make things better if need be. And I also try to resolve it in a manner to where it won't be brought back up again. But for some odd reason, sometimes certain people that I associate myself with like to be on petty Betty bullshit, like bitches, and you know, like to reopen old scabs and wounds. So, with that being said, it was mentioned to me about the League of Dads dude and how the fallout went between us, and why my number 2 said, well, you say you missed the old times that we used to share. I wasn't talking about that dude, though. I said we clearly had a solid brotherhood through that nigga, that type dude. Yeah, him. I ain't got nothing really bad, or anything bad I had to say about Chris Smith, I said already. He wanted to get personal, I gave him personal, and that's that. It's obvious he can't handle, he says he wants beef, but he can't handle beef on a YouTube platform, and I honestly believe on a physical combat hand-to-hand platform, that's not his forte. Not with somebody in my speed, man. I mean, you can sit and say, you know, I'm fat, stamina, and all that dumb shit. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I've done. I know how to get the job done. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because this is not for all that gangster shit right now. I'm being real facts with y'all. So, you know, long story short, man, you know, it is what it is, what happened with Chris Smith. My decision not to fuck with that dude no more had nothing to do with the breakup of the brotherhood. It didn't. Because I'm my own man like everybody else their own man. People made decisions to drift away from that dude and do their own thing just as well as I did. The decision he chose to get personal and make statements about people, if they chose to continue to fuck with me, hey man, everybody made a decision. Everybody made a decision, man. So, as far as handling consequences, hey man, what's the consequence for avoiding somebody or avoiding confrontation? What's the consequence for standing up for yourself? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of times where if there's consequences got to be served, and I have an option to opt out of accepting that consequence, depending on the situation at hand, I might opt out. And yes, there's been a time months ago where I opted out of a situation instead of serving the consequence because I felt that the consequence that was thrown at me wasn't even fair to the degree of, wait a minute, I'm a man like everybody else. And I'm in the form and the flesh of a brother to y'all. Brothers go through shit. Brothers work through shit. Brothers move forward with shit. Brothers don't sit and reprimand and consequence each other. That's father and son shit. My dad's been dead since 2012. So, no. I opted out to leave the situation all the way around. Now, my love and respect for them people is still the same. Yo, and here's the crazy shit. My respect ain't as strong as it used to be with the dude Chris Smith, but I'll acknowledge him for the man that he is and the knowledge that he gave. As far as on a personal level, I can't fuck with that nigga. Just like he can't fuck with me, I can't fuck with him. We know each other's boundary. But I tell you what, and I say this live on social media, if that man was to just be like, you know what, man, fuck it, you know, my apologies, sorry for going that route with you on a, okay, you know what, Chris, that's cool, sweep it under the rug, move forward, fuck it, man, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, there's no hard beef between me and this dude no more. I'm good. I have no problem with that situation. My issue is why it even had to come down to this. But then again, my decision making, I befriended somebody, not really getting to know the whole gist of who they were. And that happens in life. It's called a gamble. I took a gamble, but at the end of the day, I gained off it too, man. You win and lose in life. So, to my number 2, because this video is mainly for you, man. Hey, man, to my number 2, man. I'm always gonna have a high respect and love for you as if you a brother, like we came out the womb together type shit. Like that's how we and you click, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna say it like this, man, because you know me. Anybody that knows me or befriended me that knows me, I'm very outspoken and I speak my fucking mind on how I feel about shit. So, hey, bro, if you choose to go that direction or that route with old boy, because that's what it sounded like you secretly trying to say to me, go ahead, you your own man. That's not going to stop how I interact with you, man. I'm not going to be the one to sit there and put it's either me and him type situation on you. I'm not, man. We don't need to get down like that, man. I just appreciate the solid friendship and brotherhood we share. But just know this. If you fuck with that nigga, I still fucks with you. I still fuck with you, man. I just don't fuck with them. Him. You know what I'm talking about. So, look here, man. This shit right here is a big body production, man. And I'm going to say this most importantly to my number 2, man. I appreciate a lot of the jewels you drop when it comes to us talking. But I also want you to, when you have the time, self-reflect on a lot of the stuff that you say, man. Take some time to really polish your own jewel and let it shine. Get out that stubborn shit, man. For real, man. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to slander you, bro. I never would do that with you. Get out that stubborn shit, man. When you find it in yourself and the time is right, give that man a call, man. Give that man a call. You know what I'm talking about, man. Brother, miss you, man. Just like I miss all of us. Hey, man. I said what I had to say, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Any negative shit, I appreciate that too. Because, man, negative people gotta do negative shit. You gotta stand for something in life. But, hey, man, this shit right here, it's a big body production, man. Later, y'all.